Alright, so I wanted to do two more videos regarding DC, because some more DC-centric news came out aside from uh, what I posted earlier. And yeah, let's talk about the news that's regarding a new DC crisis. Oh boy, DC is, according to Bleeding Cool, DC is apparently going to be doing a new crisis come 2022. Woo, said nobody. I am so sick of this. Like, another crisis. It's only been, what, like, we just got into the whole Infinite Frontier this year. Like, we just got in here, like, a few months ago, and now, come next year, we're going to have another major event that's going to possibly reboot the entire universe and start from scratch again. Are we seriously doing this, guys? Oh, we are, because we love money. Okay, I understand. No, yeah, no. This is the problem, is that when DC continuity gets too complex, it just basically goes, yeah, let's just reboot again. It's that simple. And this is why DC has such a problem over Marvel in terms of continuity, because when it gets too crowded, it's like, reboot everything. Just reboot it all. Now, I'm not saying that this will reboot everything. I'm just saying, like, if you involve a crisis, that just means we're going to be reboot. It's just a total fucking reboot of everything you've ever loved. And, yeah. So, I guarantee you if this does happen, like, a few things are going to happen. Batman's going to be wealthy again, because remember, Bruce is kind of dealing with no wealth, and he's kind of shamed after the whole events of Joker War. Superman's going to have his identity secret again. And yeah, those are going to be the two big changes. I guarantee you those will be the two major changes that everyone will forget that Superman is Clark Kent, because Bendis really wanted that. And they'll make Batman rich again, like and also bring back Alfred, because of course they would. Anyway, look, guys, I don't want to sound pessimistic. I really don't. It's just that I'm so tired of them. I'm so tired. Like, it felt like we just had, like, death metal was a crisis, and we're doing this hot off the heels of, like, what happened in DC, in Dark Knight's death metal, and we're still kind of, like, getting our footing back. This is why DC sales are one of the main reasons as to why DC sales are kind of, like, up and down, because they don't stick to a plot, to a following. Marvel, why they Marvel, for all its problems, it has a linear storytelling. There's a few retcons here and there, and maybe a semi reboot regarding of Secret Wars. But yeah, DC, when it gets too hectic with their continuity, because they have no control, their editors have feel like they don't have any real control over whatever they do. It basically goes, too complicated, do it again. And they just care about the sales. And yeah, now, on the other hand, this could be a semi-reboot. This could be kind of like, what was that god-awful one in the 90s? The one that involved Hypertime and Parallax. It was dumb, and everyone hated it. That one was a semi-reboot. And that was also a crisis. But really, it didn't really do much. So it could be, devil's advocate, it could be that, and it could be good. It could be a good, storyline, but at the same time, I'm like, there's nothing really, like, you can't stick to the same storyline. I mean, I understand, make events, make your events, but every time you just do another event, it's just another, we gotta rebuild the universe all over again. You don't need to. Marvel, for lack of a better word, while they do have a constant number of events, at least it's not like every single time it's a universe reboot kind of level. It's hardly ever that. It's just this big summer blockbuster kind of story, when most of them are bad. Let's be real. A lot of them are not great. But at least it's like, hey, it's a storyline that's spun out of a storyline that's been built up to. Here we go. It's not like, oh, it's getting too complicated, reboot everything. It's It's literal. It's nothing like that, and it just bothers me. Like, and I'm pretty sure it bothers everyone else that we're already talking about. And here's the real shit kicker right here, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the real kicker. Here's the real shit kicker. This 2022 supposed 2022 crisis is going to be a prelude to a much larger event in 2023. You shitting me right now? Yeah, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. This is just part one of a storyline that will probably reboot everything. So this is like 2022's crisis is just a appetizer for what's to come the following year. Yay. I just can't get excited for this. I literally, in no way, shape, or form, can get excited for this storyline. I can't do it. I just can't do it. Because it's just DC hitting the reboot button and then just completely alienating readers again, of just decimating continuity that they just put back together. Like, this is why I can't, no one really gets, DC readers can't really get excited for these major events, because it's, or reading DC on a daily basis, because it's like, yeah, when does this not matter? When do these comics no longer matter? Because someone else, some schmuck's gonna come along and be like, it's too hard, reboot everything. I thought we were done with this after Dan the Dickhead got fired, I thought we were over this, and I understand, like, you got to make your money, and sometimes continuity does get too much, but you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait just to do this and then put the dagger in 2023. Like, you couldn't wait until for your next, like, we just finished Death Metal in 2020. Now we have to loom over our heads of this other upcoming crisis that you're going to build up as the next big final crisis. Good fucking Christ, man. Anyway, so I'm just over it. And I know this is just me, just some random guy in a bedroom complaining about comics in the dark, trying to save electricity here. And I know that's nothing new, but I'm just here to save my peace. I understand business, you gotta make your money, but I'm just so fucking sick of crises, man. We just did Death Metal, and now we gotta wait for the next one to come along and try to prop. It always here's the problem with crises is that, or crises, or however the fuck you want to say it, is that it always tries to one up each other. You just brought in the Omniverse and had them fight the god of the multiverse. How are you going to top this? Anyway, I can't. But you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of this? What do you guys think of this? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? I'm pretty sure a lot of you aren't. But once again, I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the multiverse.